Hey everybody, welcome back to Remothered, Tormented Fathers. We have gotten inside the mansion. Don't think I'm going to do that. It looks like it's asking me to throw it. That seems inappropriate for the current point in time. Hello. December 68, happily together. Indeed. Identify the source of the tune, meet Mrs. Fenton, investigate the disappearance of Celeste. Okay, so is this falsified? Fenton, born in 1958, first diagnosed symptoms, emergency hospitalization. The patient complains of severe pains in the abdomen due to many diarrhea and vomiting discharges. He seeks emergency assistance. An ambulance took him from home to undergo extensive clinical examinations, suspected ulcerated parasitosis. X-ray exam, abdomen. At first glance by direct abdominal radiography, the patient reports evident hydro air levels in the abdominal cavity with abundant kidney, liver, and intestine abscesses drainage, where unusual formations are noticed. Parasitosis. The affected areas are full-blown to a common microorganism, damaged but unusually intact. After removal of skin cyst, there are evidence of proliferations of multiple parasites, moths, suspected by characterized by unusual cellular activity, suspected cause in the affected areas. Blood test and urinalysis. Blood test showed a significant increase of the values in electrolytes and inflammation in indices. Possible correlation with the suspected ulcerated parasitosis. Testosterone deficiencies and marked presence of estrogen, potentially unrelated to the disease. Urinalysis shows traces of blood in follicles like larvae, and overdose of drugs, opiates, and surplus of unapproved psychodrugs, antidepressants without prescription, mono something or other inhibitor. I suspect abuse of phenolics. God, I hate big words. Diagnosis: patient with UPP, ulcerative proliferative parasitosis, which shows alterations of the organs involved in the general clinical picture. Due to the large number of affected areas and the delicate state of health, the inefficiency of surgical intervention is inferred. External causes and hypothesis of contamination risks are considered. Subject to further testing, antiemetics, antibiotics, and cortisones are prescribed. I see. I didn't mean to do that. Dear Dr. Richard Fenton, with this letter we inform you about the urgency to undergo treatment with our specialists who are usually in charge of following patients affected by debilitating diseases like the one you have. It's understood that your refusal to undergo psychological therapy seems clear to us, and since we understand your choice, we encourage you to go through other in-depth analysis at our institute. Whether you were unable to communicate with us, we invite you to tell your wife, Arneo Gallo, which is your designated helper and beneficiary, as well as to contact us. Blech. According to the diagnostic criteria provided by the regional health system to our institute, we are obligated to request you once again not to be absent on the designated dates for the next requested medical exams, full body X-ray, urological examination. Yeah. Words are hard. I don't know when this game's going to take off, assuming it ever does. It could be one of the most boring games I've ever played. Yeah, but the critics seem to like it. Tutorial defense. Thanks to defensive items, you can hit your enemy if he has reached and stopped you. When your opponent is about to kill you, you can use defense items by following the instructions on the screen. A defense item can be used just once, and you can only bring one at a time. If you don't have any defense items with you, you won't be able to escape from your enemy's deadly grip. Yeah, knife seems like a pretty good defense item. Hiding spot. This is a power generator. Better not turn off the lights. Hey, who turned out the lights? Should probably have the volume turned up a little so I can hear when things are happening. Like if there's voices in the distance. Well, I gotta say, seems like a terrible idea. Basically, just asking for trouble. Versions. Use a slow down distractor enemy. You can take up to a maximum of 3. Once you have picked up a different item, you can equip it from the inventory or via quick selection. Throwables. Aim, throw. You can use these objects to hit the enemy for a short period of time, or attract them in a certain direction and clear your way. Placeable items. Placeable on the ground, hold the item. Placeable on the door, so button down to use the item on the door. In this way, you can slow down your enemy and or understand where he is. I see. I should have been picking this stuff up earlier. I thought it was inferring that I instantly smash it. Place. Really want this to get started, you know? Just... I understand that we're trying to build things up here, but so far it seems like there's plenty of items. Oh, knitting needle. Yeah, it worked on Halloween. Who are they? Maybe they're some of Dr. Felton's distant relatives? Speaking of Halloween, I wonder if that movie was any good. The new one, I mean. I mean, it doesn't seem like it would be. I mean, it really doesn't make any sense. If they're not related, why would Michael go after her again? It's been 40 goddamn years. She wasn't special in the slightest. Seems like you would have better things to do. I'd say though, it's a bold step. Hey! Turn it off! What the hell is wrong with you? I was gonna get a tutorial. You might be looking behind the door. Before you go, you can peek to see if there's an enemy on the other side. Approach it silently with the crouch button and press open door. If you are being chased, press the hold door button in front of a closed door, and this way you can stop your enemy from coming in. Warning, you can only hold a door for a short period of time. seriously regret turning on that radio. Honey? Control panel for the ladder needs batteries. Upgrade my defensive item. Upgrades. An upgrade allows you to improve a feature of the current equipped defense weapon. You can only have one upgrade at a time. Okay. Not sure I understand that. Small goods lift that communicates upstairs with a control panel doesn't seem to be here. Shit. Door's locked. Oh no! I've been crouching. Turn it off. Press square to take rope. No, let's not try and use the elevator. So, he called his daughter Jennifer? That just seems weird. Seems weird. It is weird. Shit, stop doing that. You're gonna alert someone. Last thing I want right now is to be pursued by an old man. Place sure seems to have a lot of snow globes. Maybe they're collectors, I don't know. The music's getting pretty loud. Closing in. What am I supposed to say? I tried talking to your husband. Didn't go quite the way I'd hoped. Kind of accused him in a roundabout way of doing something to his daughter. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Mrs. Felton.
My vision's woozy here.
Are you here?
This goodbye will be the chance to reach my land for me then.
Please, Mrs. Felton. God.
Oh, shit.
Tired of all of this.
Must hide.
What happened, my dear? The record player got jammed again, right?
Oh, God.
Yes, I know. You keep on telling me we need to buy the new gadgets on the market. Promise, promise, promise. How can I say no to you? Now get some rest, love. My
He's naked.
Jennifer.
Isn't he?
Jennifer.
Yeah, he was naked. Except for an apron. He's got a sickle. Stalkers. There's a stalker in this area. You can decide if you want to bypass him, distract him, or face him. Remember not to make any noise, otherwise he will put you on your tracks. Avoid running or use the crouch button to move silently. Dodge. In case the stalker gets too close, press the dodge button to avoid his attacks if you still have enough breath. Well, clearly mistakes were made. It's Mr. and Mrs. Fenton in their happiest days of their life. They both smile and look happy. But Richard's pale eyes are making me feel uneasy.
Tired of all of it.
Making you feel uneasy. Kind of freaking out to touch myself, thank you. No, let's not make that mistake twice. Must be Mr. Felton's gown. Dr. Felton's, rather. Corridor key. Key items are fundamental to progress in the story. To use a key item, get in front of an element with the key item icon, and use the button to open inventory. Select the key item that you want and press the use option. Hello? Doesn't help me any, does it? Oh, save spot. Restore life, you say. 50. It's now really the best time to be searching around like this. So, I'm still a little confused here. Great. Clearly she's dead and been dead for some time. Not sure the significance of the moths. Those are the parasites that are inside of him, right? So what are they doing outside of him and feasting on his dead wife? Is it to imply that she had it too and it killed them? Yeah, it killed her? And if that's the case, why hasn't it killed him? No, stop. I don't know why some game or another's got me in the habit of using R1 as crouch. Okay. Now, obviously, getting out of here is not going to be as easy as I would like. We can pretty much infer this.
I need to take my pills.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm guessing that thing in the beginning, talking about rapid bone growth and tissue regeneration, is going to be used to explain why I can't just kill whoever I'm running from.
I need another session. I really need it.
Though I have to wonder if that's part of the symptoms of the parasite. Though I think at that point it would be closer to call it a symbiosis, albeit an uncomfortable one. But yeah, if that's the symptom, why wasn't his wife so benefited? Is that a TV? Odd place for a television set. Anyway, I should probably end this video here. Save system is going to make things an issue, I can tell. Make it harder to properly space out these videos. But whatever. I'm the Blue32, excuse me. This is Remothered, Tortured Fathers. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.